Hello to my creative girlies. Welcome to the first episode of my new podcast, Ava's Audible Art Studio. So today is the first episode, but I'm going to be releasing these every other week, and you could watch the draw with me on my YouTube channel, or you can just listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or anywhere else that you get your podcasts at. I'm making this podcast for my fellow creative girlies who crave romanticizing their life and just living a creative lifestyle in general. For the girlies who love art, crafting, cute things, decorating, the ones who love just creating in general more than they consume. I'm making this podcast for y'all. So hopefully this is going to inspire you and motivate you to do something today to fuel your creative brain. My name is Ava, okay? I'm the host. I'm the one who's drawing. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see me drawing in my sketchbook. I am an artist. I do make sketchbook videos on my TikTok. I have about like 260,000 followers right now, I want to say, something around there. And yeah, check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube if you want to see more of my art. But yeah, we're going to be talking about all things art. So don't worry if you're not an artist, if you don't know how to draw, don't worry, because we're going to I'm going to be inspiring you to live just a creative lifestyle in general. In this first episode, we're going to be talking about how to make creativity a daily habit and how to romanticize your artistic lifestyle. All right. So first of all, we're doing our little segment. This is going to be in the beginning of every single one of these podcasts, y'all. Okay. So we're going to be doing media of the week. Yeah, I kind of stole that from Emergency Intercom, but let's do it for art. Let's talk about what media has been inspiring me this week. Maybe a movie, book, song, Pinterest aesthetic, like literally anything that has been inspiring me recently to work on my art style and work on my art and be creative. So first of all, one thing that has been really inspiring my art style, and this is because I posted a TikTok a while ago. It was a 3-marker challenge. And it kind of blew up, and a lot of the comments were like, your art style really reminds me of Drawing with Waffles from YouTube. And I was like, oh my gosh, wow, I'm so flattered. Like, I used to watch Drawing with Waffles all the time when I was a kid. She was so inspiring. She doesn't post anymore, I don't think. But she was like one of my favorite art YouTubers when I was a kid. And I loved her art style. And I still do really love her art style. She's definitely way better than me at art. Like, literally my art style does not compare. But also I am only 22 and she's probably like a real adult, like 30 something, I don't know. But I do strive to be like her someday when it comes to my art style. If you guys don't know her, definitely check out her YouTube channel. She does sketchbook videos as well, just like I do. Not that she needs a shout out from me, like she's a giant freaking art YouTuber. But I used to be so inspired by her. Her art style is kind of giving Disney, like the expressions, and her art style is just so cute. And she draws like outfits. She does a lot of like character design, which is definitely where my art style is headed in the future. I definitely want to work on character design, and I want to do a lot of art challenges just like she used to do. So she's kind of inspiring me when it comes to like my video editing and my video like content creation, and also in the art style department. I'm not trying to like copy her, I'm not trying to like become the next Drawing with Waffles, but I do definitely take lots of inspiration from her. So yeah, and I was so happy when people commented on my TikTok and told me that my 3-marker challenge reminded them exactly of her. Like, it was one of the top comments. A lot of people liked the comment. I was, oh my gosh, I'm so flattered, girl. Yes. Okay, the next person that I'm going to be talking about is another artist, but she is actually on Instagram. She's probably on TikTok too. I don't know, but I'm obsessed with her Instagram, and I have been for literally so long. And she follows me back. Oh my god. Okay, so it's Betsy May Art. If you're a Pinterest girly and you love Pinterest aesthetic, you will love her. Like, she does really funny, quirky Pinterest aesthetic, trendy like paintings on her Instagram. Like, just look her up and you guys will see what I'm saying. Her art style is so different and unique, but also like it's trendy. You know what I mean? So it's not really like unique, but it is unique. Like her art style, it's very coquette. It's very, you know, Lana Del Rey coquette. Like, and she's a young artist. Like, I think she's actually younger than me. She might be like 20 or 21. I don't know. But yeah, if you're like a young girl artist and you love like the Pinterest aesthetic, honestly, one of her paintings, like, I'm not saying like buy it, but like just check her out on Instagram, okay? And maybe buy it. Like, I mean, I would love to have one of her paintings in my living room, in my girl apartment, you know? Absolutely. And y'all should definitely support real small artists instead of buying freaking AI art from Home Goods. Please, let's not buy AI art. Let's buy actual art from actual small artists and support real artists in 2025. Thank you so much. Anyways, okay, let's get to the last media of the week, and then we're gonna get into the main topic of this episode. Okay, so the last person that I'm talking about, this is not like an artist, like she doesn't draw or paint. She's actually a baker. Like, she bakes really, really cute little treats, and she's a TikToker. I follow her on TikTok. She's kind of small. She only has like 70,000 followers, but oh my god, I'm obsessed with her videos. She bakes, and I feel like baking is another kind of art, and the way she does it, she makes them so cute. She makes like ladybug, like croissant type of like pastries. She makes them into like ladybugs, and she makes like suns, like like sunshine, you know, like the sun. And she makes like just cute flowers sometimes made out of bread, made out of freaking pastries. And oh my god, it's so adorable, and it's really inspiring me to like make my food also artistic, you know, make my food look beautiful and romanticize my meals as well, because I feel like as an artist you should be romanticizing and finding creativity in every aspect of your life. If you're an artist and your house is just white and beige and boring, like, what are you doing? I mean, it could be artistic in a way, but if you're not using your creativity in every single aspect of your life, you are missing out. Like, how are you even doing that? If you're like a right-brained person and you're a creative person in general, how do you not make every aspect of your life creative, you know? So just embrace that part of yourself and intentionally use that part of your brain in every aspect of your life so that things become more fun, things create more joy, you find the beauty in every mundane little tiny thing in your life, you know, even cooking, even your food. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say the username of the girl who I was talking about. Oh my gosh, somebody better remind me. Okay, her username on TikTok is Julie, JULII.FNZ. Julie.FNZ. Okay, but Julie with 2 eyes. So yeah, that's her username on TikTok. I'm absolutely obsessed with her cooking videos. They're so aesthetic and so beautiful, and just really been inspiring me to find the artistic and creativity-ness, like, I don't know, the artisticness in the everyday mundane things in life, you know? All right, so that was our media of the week segment. You guys, please go check out those artists. I absolutely am obsessed with all of them, and that's why, you know, I brought them up today. So please go check them out, support small artists, and yeah, let's get into the main topic of the podcast: how to become that creative girl and live an artistic lifestyle every day. Let's get into it. Now, of course, these are just going to be all my personal ideas, things that I want to start incorporating into my life, or things that I already have started incorporating into my life to, you know, be that creative girl and live that creative lifestyle every single day. So these are just going to be my ideas, but if you guys have any other ideas on how to romanticize creativity and find the beauty in the mundane things in life, make sure to comment them down below, or also tag me on Instagram. My Instagram is Ava Noel Artistry. Same thing as my YouTube, same thing as, you know, everything, all my different platforms on the internet, on social media. So, and if you're also an artist or a creative girly, make sure to join my sketchbook club group chat on Instagram to stay updated on everything. Anyways, okay, let's talk about why integrating creativity into your daily life is so important. When you are a creative person, a creative girl, a creative baddie, as I like to say, you are mainly using the right side of your brain. So that just means you are a creative person in general. So you should definitely incorporate that into every aspect of your life. First of all, you need to shift your mindset and see life as a work of art. Okay? Creativity isn't just about making art. It's about how you see the world. Start paying attention to the details. Find the beauty in the mundane and get inspired by just the tiniest little things in life. The smallest little details about anything, about people, about places, about things, about your daily routine can be inspiration for you to make something and to create something. The way your light hits the room in the morning, you know, like the colors of someone's outfit, like somebody's outfit, or, you know, the smoke from your incense or something, that can be turned into a work of art, and that can definitely inspire. Not just, it doesn't have to be like an entire art piece or something like that, but it can just incorporate it into tiny little aspects of your art and your creative passions. Not just drawing, but anything. Sewing, crocheting, crafting, painting, drawing, anything. Whatever creative hobby that you do, find the little details in life and use that to inspire you. The more you train your eye for beauty, the more inspiration you'll find in your daily life. Like, you know, when you're on Instagram, on your explore page, and there's just those girls who have a vibe and who take pictures of the little tiny mundane things in their life, and they see the beauty and it just looks so artistic. The girls who post their photo dumps on Instagram, they have trained their eye for seeing the beauty in the mundane things. And you, as a creative artist, should start doing that. Not making an Instagram, you know, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but just train your eye for beauty. You can still take those types of pictures if that helps and just keep them in your camera roll. You don't have to post them if you don't want to, but that's how you train your eye for beauty. Those girls who post their matcha, those girls who post their dirty, messy vanity but see the beauty in the makeup products that they have. Those girls who post, like, even just, you know, looking at a sunset. A lot of people post a sunset. Somebody who comes to mind when I think of somebody who's trained their eye for beauty is Emma Chamberlain and her vlogs, and just her overall vibe, you know, like, and the fact that Emma Chamberlain's dad is a painter and an artist, you just know she has the eye for beauty and she has that trained eye for a vibe, you know? As a creative baddie and an artistic girly, you should definitely strive to have that eye. Also, keep a visual diary. You know, this could be in your camera roll. You know, your photos can be your visual diary. Take photos of every little tiny moment in your day. This can be definitely very fun, and you can also use that as inspiration if you want to use those for references, for your drawings, if you're an artist. Also write. You can keep a journal, take a mini journal with you everywhere and just write every little thought that you have. Take a little mini sketchbook with you everywhere that you go. You can paste stickers and receipts and press flowers in there, but just keep a visual diary and collect memories like they are art. And practicing all of these things will definitely help you become that creative girl. Yes, you'll become that artistic it girl, just like Emma Chamberlain. Seriously, you'll see life as a work of art and you'll romanticize the mundane daily routine, and your life will become so much more beautiful because you will actually intentionally see the beauty in the mundane things. You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And when you see the beauty in the mundane things in life, it also inspires you to make more art because it'll inspire you to have way more creative ideas and to work more on your hobbies and your passions. So now let's talk about some daily habits you can implement into your life right now, today, to make art a lifestyle, okay? So take these tips, integrate them into your life, try your best to do at least one of these things every single day, and yeah, it'll make it way more easier to make art a lifestyle and to become that creative girl. All right, so first, you're going to keep a sketchbook with you at all times, either a sketchbook or just a journal or a notebook. Even if you only doodle for 5 minutes a day, take literally 2 minutes, babes, and draw a little something. Whatever you're doing, even if you're just sitting on the couch watching TV, just grab your sketchbook, grab a regular pencil, and doodle something. Even if it's not something amazing and you just want to doodle a couple little flowers, or doodle an eyeball in the corner, like I used to do on my homework when I was 12. Just having that place to capture your thoughts, your feelings, and visuals, it makes a difference, and it makes your lifestyle way more artistic. Just do like a 1 page a day art challenge. Just draw 1 page a day of whatever you want. No matter how ugly it is, at least you're creating something, That's better than nothing. If you create something that you think is ugly today, you can look back on it. This has happened to me before. Okay, let me know in the comments if this has happened to you. If you create something that you think is super ugly in the moment, and then like a week goes by, a month goes by, or even like a year or 2 goes by, you look back at it, like even for me, when I look back at my old sketchbooks, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I think this was so terrible? Like, yeah, maybe it was cringe back then, but now I look back on it and I was like, well, that's just who I was at the time. And I think that's beautiful. Like, I really took the time out of my day to make this, and that's how I was feeling, and that's who I was at the time, and I think that's beautiful. So all of that to say, moral of the story is, if you take 5 minutes out of your day to create ugly art, that is way better than doing absolutely nothing, and it is not a waste of time, because imagine in 2 years, you look back at your old sketchbook from today, and you look back at that page and you're like, wait, this is actually, like, I know I barely took any time to do this, and I know I barely tried, but this is very artistic. This is very creative, and I miss that part of my life when I used to romanticize and live a creative lifestyle every single day. And you can even inspire your future self with your past art, even the bad stuff. Like, sometimes I look back at old sketches and stuff and I'm like, wait, this was actually a really good idea. Let me take this and use it as inspiration to make something better, to actually really flush out that idea and make a final product based on this 2-minute drawing that I did 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, really, I swear, taking 2 minutes out of your day to make something, anything, is absolutely worth it, no matter what. Even if you don't think it is today, make something. Oh my god. Also, definitely, if you're feeling like you need a new habit to keep romanticizing and keep the momentum going, to keep your lifestyle more creative and to improve every single day, experiment with a different type of art form. There are so many different types of art forms. If you're bored of drawing and you're in art block, you don't feel like drawing, take up another creative hobby. There are so many different creative hobbies out there. Take up crochet. Take up fashion, get a sewing machine, do some like upcycling, stop wasting stuff and use old like trash and stuff to make new stuff, to make art, Try a new craft. Go on Pinterest. You can find the most random, creative, and the most cutest little crafts on Pinterest. Make a doll, Get some fabric, some excess fabric that you have, or even make paper dolls and make them different like clothes and stuff. There are so many random little things that you could do, I swear. I personally find a lot of these types of random little crafts on Instagram Reels, and I just send them to myself on my other account. I have 3 different Instagram accounts, so I just just send myself and DM myself these crafts and these creative Instagram reels. Also, this little sidetrack here, but I love to curate my Instagram reels feed and my TikTok feed to only be art and creative stuff. On occasion, I'll find myself going back into like brain rot, but I like to be intentional and to be very mindful on a daily basis. Like, I like to practice mindfulness, and instead of just like doom scrolling all the time, I try to make my doom scrolling better for my mental health by just following and scrolling on creative and artistic people's accounts, just to like look at stuff that's like actually inspiring and not just like actually ruining and like melting my brain. I honestly don't think TikTok melts your brain. Like, it's not actually rotting your brain, but it is ruining your attention span. But I feel like sorry, little sidetrack, but yeah. If you can, I would say like try and be more mindful when it comes to your doom scrolling, and try and find things that are actually inspiring on the internet. Find stuff that's actually inspiring you to get off your phone, If you're going to be on your phone, look at stuff that's inspiring you to get off your phone. But yeah, experiment with different art forms. Let's go back to talking about that. Experiment with different art forms. Look on the internet and find some different art forms, or even just like go to the store and find something. Like, how they have those little wooden things that you have to glue together and it makes like a car or a dinosaur or something for little kids? Like, I don't remember the last time I did one of those. Or do you know those little things that you have to iron and then it turns into like a keychain? You know what I'm talking about? Like those little circle things that you'd like have to iron. It honestly is such a waste of plastic. Like, oh my God, let's talk about that. Like, I feel like that's going straight into a landfill or something. Like, that kind of stresses me out. But if that makes you happy and that makes you, creatively fulfilled, I'm not going to stop you from doing that. And that is artistic and it is really cute. So anyways, yeah, we're running out of time. So we do have to move on to the next topic, which is mindset and self-care, and how that is a big portion of creativity. Like, that definitely fuels your creativity, because if you don't take care of yourself, you will never feel inspired to make art. If you just ruin your dopamine receptors like first thing in the morning, this is what I always say. This is like really important to me. Like, I do not like to ruin my dopamine receptors right in the morning, which means I don't scroll on TikTok right in the morning. I mean, I do actually on occasion, but I really try not to do that, especially if I want to have a day full of creativity and beauty and romanticization and a really good productive day. I do not scroll on TikTok in the morning, because that will make me not want to do anything for the rest of the day. It'll make me feel so lazy, and so like just blocked, just art blocked. And I know you all feel the same way, okay? I know you do, because there is scientific evidence to back this up, that if you scroll on TikTok, you will feel bored the rest of the day. That's just science, okay? So make sure that you take care of yourself, you prioritize self-care, and that is connected to creativity. When you feel good, you create more. So take care of yourself. Have a slow morning, take care of yourself, do what you need to do, fuel yourself, eat food, drink water, stay hydrated, baddies. Yes, drink your water. Even if you've been drawing for the past 5 hours, you need to stop, take a break, take care of yourself, have a little fruit bowl, have a little fruit basket, get your protein in, have a little tea or something, and then go back to your art, You need to take breaks, go for a little walk. Go for a walk and come back, because I know, even if you've been drawing for the past 4 hours and you think that's productive, take a little break. Take a little break, girl. Take a little break. Because remember, when you feel good, you create more. All right, y'all. So we only have about 5 minutes left of the first episode of Ava's Audible Art Studio. I just want to thank you all so much for listening. If you actually got this far into the podcast, comment down below. Comment the pencil emoji. Also, let me know if you're actually drawing along with me. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see the draw with me. We're drawing this beautiful sketchbook page. We're drawing with Prismacolor colored pencils, just so you guys know. This segment of the podcast is going to be for Q&A/community chat, but this is the first episode, so we actually don't really have any questions. It's kind of awkward. We don't have any questions to answer. But guys, make sure to use this comment section down below to ask some questions that you have, some art struggles you've been having. And honestly, you know what I would love? If you guys DM me on Instagram and send a voice memo and I can play it in the next episode of my podcast. I'm trying to do them every other week. Maybe I might start doing them once a week. We'll see. We will see. But we're just going to say every other week for now. But yeah, so just by the next episode, if you guys want to be featured, send me a little voice memo on Instagram, or you can also join my sketchbook art group chat. Just go to my Instagram and click the little button that says sketchbook club and you can join. There's already about 100 members in there. So don't worry, you're not going to be the only one. It's not going to be that awkward. Okay. And I will post like a little, question and answer thingamajig in there. You know what I'm talking about. I'll post one of those things in there and you can type your comment too if you're scared of sending a voice memo. Don't worry. I know artists, I know y'all are socially anxious. I already know. But I would love to hear your guys' voices. We can feel like this is like a little community of my creative baddies. Okay. That would be so much fun. Oh my god. So just ask me anything, any common art questions that you have, any struggles that you've been having, any topics you would like me to talk about, advice you would like to, just live a more creative lifestyle in general. It doesn't even have to be about drawing. It could be about anything mindset related, self-care related, just how to get the creative juices flowing. I hate that phrase so much, but yeah, the creative juices. All right. Okay. And if you guys are drawing along with me, make sure to post it on Instagram, post it on your story, post it on a post, make a reels out of it, and tag me. I would love to repost your guys' art on my story on Instagram. I love supporting fellow small artists, and I would love to see what you guys are making over there. I love small artist art, like I really do. And that's not just me saying that. Like, I really genuinely enjoy seeing people and seeing their progress and seeing different art styles. Like, I love it so much, actually, genuinely. So please, girlies, please, to my creative baddies, what is the point of making art if it's not to be shared with the world? Really, truly. Like, express yourself freely. Free yourself from the shackles of cringe and embarrassment. And share your real feelings with the world. Like, it is not embarrassing. Even though it feels so awful to share your feelings sometimes. Okay, trust me, I know. But art is cool, no matter what. Even if it's cringe and you're expressing your feelings and how you really feel about things, and who cares? Post it, because you're making it so people can see it and enjoy it. So post your art and tag me so you can become a successful artist one day, and so you can share your art with the world and you can be discovered. Okay, just do it. Like, just do it. Who cares? Nobody really cares that much, really. Like, girl, be serious. Be so freaking for real right now. Anyways, so yeah, this is this is the first episode, and this is the part of the episode where I would be doing the Q&A if I had freaking questions to answer. So I'm so excited for you guys to really listen to this first episode of my podcast. I really hope you guys like it. I've been trying to to get the community going on TikTok and on my Instagram Reels and all my shorts and everything. So I'm going to be making more of these longer form videos every other week. I'm actually going to be dedicated this time. Like, I'm being so serious, like so for real. I am posting every other week, no matter what. And if I don't, y'all have the freedom to yell at me. Like, actually bombard me and yell at me if I don't. Okay? Because I want to give you guys as much content as you want. I want to give you guys the short form content, and I want to give you guys the long form content, because I want to inspire you guys to live the creative lifestyle of your dreams. And I know you want to be listening to this in the background while you draw, because it's going to be inspiring you. Okay? That's what I want. That's really what I want for my creative bodies. Okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Today's episode was so much fun to film. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed watching the art come to life on the big screen. I absolutely love this illustration that I'm doing right now. I posted a lot of these on my Instagram recently, and I love how my art style is developing. It's been developing even more after I filmed this. I filmed this last week sometime, and the recent pages I've been doing in my sketchbook after this one, chef's kiss, mwah, beautiful. So I'm so excited for next time, so you guys can see. And so we're just gonna add a couple little stars in the background here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You know, we're going to be doing future episodes, of course. Follow me. And share the podcast with your creative friends and inspire your friends to, live more mindfully, live more intentionally, and live more creatively. At Ava's Audible Art Studio, we want you to be your best self, which means your most creative, your most happy, and your most expressive self. And you want your friends to be their best self. So share it with your friends, okay? If you love your friends, you'll share this with your friends, okay? All right, guys. Creativity is a muscle. The more you use it, the easier it flows. Make time for it, even in small ways, okay? Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next